excited to make these. So I'll be talking about these a bit on the stream, but I figured why not? Why not? Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm WendyO. If you're brand new here, smash a like, subscribe, drop me a comment. If you've been here, you already know what to do. We're going to be talking about the most important Blackrock Bitcoin news. It's like $600 billion potentially. Another thing about that is that a lot of people think we're in a bear market. We're not in a bear market. This is a bear cycle. It's a little bit of a bear cycle here. So we're going to talk about all that stuff. Also to you guys, because I'm dual streaming on TikTok, I did buy these off a TikTok shop. And they came like super fast. The packaging was adorable. I wasn't going to show you the packaging on the box because it's like this type of brand over here, like style, because it has my address on it. That's none of y'all's business. But I'm excited to try these. And these are basically, they're little, like, you know, those bath bomb things you get your girlfriend and your wife after she's had a long day. But except these right here, these are for birria tacos. And I'm going to make this. Alongside beans because I make really good beans. But anyways, they're on TikTok shop. The link is there. You guys can buy them. Not, that's fine. We've got 97 of you in here. Oh my. But yeah, and they even gave a cute little discount code. And you just put them in the crock pot. Anyway, shout out to Texas. Shout out to TikTok. So crazy ordering them today. I think they're like $15 or something. I don't even know. I can't wait to try it because see, Callie, I had to talk to you about this yesterday. Where I'm living right now, there's not a lot of the closest Mexican restaurant is not super authentic. It's like very Americanized, which is fine. I make mine different. They make theirs different. But like they don't have birria tacos. They just have like the regular stuff. But I want to try it at home, especially with the crock pot. I haven't pulled it out in a while. But anyways, we're gonna get into the crypto markets. Oh wow, they really push your videos when you do TikTok shop. We've got 150 people in here. That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So I just cracked a code. Anyways, we're going to get back into it. Calm down. Let's go ahead and get our first story when it comes to crypto. Let's go ahead and cover the crypto markets, okay? Oh no, I didn't set it up correct. Crypto bubbles. There we go. All right, so over the week, helium is up 47.2%. 47.2%. Everything else is pretty much down. OP is up 13.5%. I don't use the optimism network. I just don't. On the daily, everything is up. And it's probably because of the Blackrock news. We have 200 people in TikTok live right now because it's pushing it out because we're promoting a TikTok product that I bought on the shop. And they said they knew who I was, which is awesome. Freaking amazing. I love that. I'm so happy to support them too because I can't wait to try it. Anyways, taking a look at CoinMarketCap, nothing too different over here. Taking a look at liquidations, let's see what some of you doo-doo heads are. Don't be, you know, most of you have no business longing, okay? Or shorting or using any leverage. Spots is okay. Spot trade. Shout out to Greece. All right, so 24 hours, we're down a little bit. We've only have $200 million in liquidations. I believe we were close to 400 million yesterday. What the hell is TRB? Why? 1,000 Pepe? OP Core? Come on, you guys. What in the hee-haw is happening? Oh, thank you so much. Callie, thank you. Shout out to Callie. Callie just ordered some. Instead of making his wife a bath bomb, setting her up with a bubble bath, he's going to get her, he's going to make her dinner. That's what he's going to do. Love to see it. We'll put this right here so y'all can see. Can you guys see here? Okay. Let's go over here a little bit. There you guys could see the little thingamabobbers. Okay. Anyways. All right, let's get back into it. So taking a look at TradingView, because we got to pull up our little charty McCharts over here. And we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Okay, we dropped down to, and people were freaking out. We've had a really nice rebound thus far. We dropped down to about $55,000. I still think we may see a little bit lower to about $50,000. I am okay. I am okay with $50,000. I'm okay with being wrong here, and I would prefer we see $50,000. Now, Wendy, why do you want to see $50,000? Well, if we zoom out a little bit, a 30% pullback would be $50,000. This is healthy. This is what we need. This is what we want to see. Did you do TA for June? I'm working on it right now. But $50,000 is a nice pullback. Okay. Is that going to wreck alts? It could. But at the same time, I think it's important to really kind of see what's going on with the market and not to freak out. Like this was like a basic wick-off distribution thingy here. So basically with wick-off, from what I understand, and again, I'm not a master at the wick off or like any TA. I just kind of look for the patterns, but basically it's a bunch of consolidation and then a pop when you found a local bottom, a bunch of consolidation and a dump. Okay. So that's kind of what we're seeing. And it's not really too bad. And honestly, if we did end up on the daily at about $50,000, we got some nice consolidation over here that occurred Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Good. I like Candace Owens. She's awesome. She's a very intelligent woman. I love intelligent people. Even if I disagree with them, I love them. Anyways, for Valentine's Day over here, we kind of consolidated and we popped up. So it's nice. And then taking a look at the weekly, just so that you guys can see a little bit, we did have some consolidation in this range when we first back right when we were in that crazy bull run, okay, back in 2021. So it'd be nice to get a little bit more of a consolidation over here. In my personal opinion, I think it's wonderful. Like, shout out to the 133 people here. We've got more on TikTok, almost 200, I believe. But yeah, we are here. We are here. We are here. And we also have a poll at the top. Are you buying at these levels? I know Gamer got his order hit yesterday at what, 57, Gamer? 57, which is almost the bottom. Almost the bottom. Shout out to Mr. R. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Alexandra. Shout out to Six Figs. Want to go on those tacos, those tocos. Shout out to Crypto Keeter. All you amazing people. Urine Finance is my go-to coin right now. Why Urine Finance? I want to take a look at that. What are you seeing in Urine that I'm not? I didn't even know that thing was still alive. That's YFI, right? YFI. Let's take a look. YFI on Binance. I had no idea that thing was still alive. I remember how that was crazy when we were trading at like $15,000 and now it's at about 6,000. I'm not exactly sure what the hell this thing does. I've never been sure what it does. Never been sure what it does. Oh no, we got way higher than that. We were trading at like $50,000, something ridiculous. But anyways, this actually is in accumulation mode, but it's still very expensive, $6,800. So I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But anyways, Bitcoin is looking beautiful. I think she's fine. I think this is healthy. I'm here for it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Mr. Blackrock, because this is extremely important. You need to watch what Blackrock does. So before we get into the whole Blackrock thing, I want to just explain something to you. First and foremost, they are trying to ban Bitcoin in America. They're trying to ban all crypto in America. And if you're like, no, they're not going to ban. They're not going to ban. They're not going to ban. High taxes, restrictions, the attack on self-custody wallets, that's a ban, baby. That's a ban. That is a ban. Okay? It's a ban. Okay? It's a ban. So they want to attack MetaMask. That's a hot wallet for self-custody because of KYC. And the issue why they want to ban it is KYC. So why wouldn't they ban Ledger? Think about that. Okay. So if you're Bitcoin Max, you're like, oh, they're not going to come for my stuff. No, they are. That's exactly what they're doing now. They're setting the precedent. They're setting the laws up so they can come for you and your stuff. And what they want you to do is they are not going to ban Bitcoin the way you think it is. To me, it's a ban. Right now, Bitcoin, you can buy and sell Bitcoin 24/7, 365. Okay. 24/7, 365. All you need is cold storage. We've got our exchanges. You got all that stuff. But they are going to ban. What's going on my face? They're going to ban Bitcoin. The way that you're going to be able to buy Bitcoin. What the hell? The way you're going to be able to ban the way that they're going to be able to ban Bitcoin without banning it is forcing you to get it through a Bitcoin spot ETF. Ooh. Watch and see what happens. Watch to see what happens because that is going to happen. It's going to. Now, let's get into this story because I'm going to be vindicating them right. But anyways, the second largest European bank, BNP Paribas, bought Blackrock Bitcoin ETF shares from an SEC filing. They bought 1,030 shares of IBIT in Q1, and the acquisition was revealed in a new filing with the SEC. And those shares are worth around $40,000. The second largest bank in Europe, and their assets under management is $600 billion. So even though the shares are only about $40,000, we're talking about the second largest bank in Europe that has just entered Bitcoin through the Bitcoin spot ETF via BlackRock. Are they going to dump $600 billion in it? No. But that's the amount of capital these guys have behind them. And that is why it's very important to pay attention. In another instance, Citi Holding Co., a subsidiary of the Royal Bank of Canada, invested in the Grayscale Bitcoin ETF, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, in April 2024, and they have $6 billion assets under management. So we're talking about two different firms here. We're talking about $600 billion, and we're talking about $6 billion. Watch what these guys do. Watch what they do. because that's wild. Make sure to smash like and share this. Now, taking a look at this story, BlackRock sees sovereign wealth funds pensions coming to Bitcoin ETFs. The asset manager has been helping educate pension funds, endowments, sovereign wealth funds about the new spot Bitcoin ETF products, BlackRock's head of digital assets said. The gentleman's name is Robert, and he predicts a new wave of inflows into Bitcoin ETFs from institutional investors. This includes sovereign wealth funds, pension funds, and endowments. Endowments are total investable assets of a nonprofit institution like a university. He highlights ongoing discussions about Bitcoin with various institutions. They are witnessing a renewed interest in Bitcoin with discussions revolving around allocation and portfolio construction. BlackRock prioritizes educating clients over competing for the largest spot Bitcoin ETF, focusing on the benefits of owning crypto in a brokerage account. Oh boy, let's talk about this. BlackRock has entered the chat. BlackRock has been in the chat. So now they're shilling their product to a lot of organizations with a lot of money. And it's interesting because, BlackRock makes money off of this. There's a management fee associated with it. Now, with that being said, why would we need cold storage if we can just go to BlackRock? Why would you need cold storage if you could go to BlackRock? And they'll safely custody your Bitcoin for you. They'll hold on to it for you. You don't have to worry about the human error at all. Why would somebody want to hold their own Bitcoin that has no knowledge of the Bitcoin ethos, that doesn't know what's really going on with the banks, traditional finance, doesn't care about what the public servants are doing? Why would they want to custody their own Bitcoin? That's right. Good job. Because it's not yours if they hold it. That's correct. But to the average person, they don't understand that and they don't care. So this is where we are. And this is all of the dominoes are falling into the direction of we are going to ban Bitcoin, but we're not going to do it. Good morning to Altcoin Daily. We have a special guest in the chat. My grandpa is here and my uncle, Alt and Coin. And I know most of you guys are subscribed to their channel. And if you're not, go there, watch them. Even though they get millions more views than me, I am so happy to call these two gentlemen my friends. They're probably the nicest people in crypto ever. I've known them for a very long time. They're always supportive of me. I'm supportive of them. Great people. Great human beings. Good morning to Mr. Keeper. Anyways, this is exactly what they're setting things up for. They're setting it up to ban Bitcoin. They're just going to have, if you want access to Bitcoin, you're going to get it through BlackRock. And that's okay. And that's okay, right? No, it's not okay. It's not okay. So things are starting to shift in America. We need, not only do we need a brand new administration in, but we really need to see like Cynthia Loomis and the other public servants that are for crypto really step their game up and like say no. No means no. I've had it. Enough is enough. Or it's going to be toast here. And also, too, people like Wendy, they're not going to ban crypto. Well, this is the thing. When and I knew the moment that Ethereum merged over to proof of stake, we were going to have problems. I knew the moment that happened. Proof of work, the way it is designed, it is set up to where it was more decentralized than proof of stake because everything's kind of like segregated in a pool, which is okay. It's not a bad thing. But the way the public servants see it is they see it as a way to classify these things as a security. They're going to find any way to go ahead and do this. And if Ethereum is classified as a security, what do you think is going to happen to all your proof of stake coins? You're going to have to get them through BlackRock. But, we gotta grift. We gotta do the grifting of the grifting. Shout out to Francisco for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you. And to the other 300 people in here and the 100 on Tiki Taki. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yearn Finance is my go-to coin right now. Good for you. Cat of Elon. I want to get a cat. Lo won't let me have one. She said no. Next. This is interesting over here. Okay, let's talk about this. Why was Bitcoin dumping? Well, the U.S. spot Bitcoin ETF saw a record combined outflows on May 1st, which included for the first time BlackRock's IBIT. So this is from Nate Grossi. And let's go ahead and see what other information is over here. So the IBIT had its first ever outflow day with 36.9 million flowing out. So that basically means people are selling. The Bitcoin spot ETF people, they're selling. 9 other ETFs saw 526.8 million in outflows, selling. Fidelity had the largest outflow thus far, 191.1 million. Grayscale had 167.4 million. And the outflows coincide with Bitcoin being down 10% on the week. Despite the outflows, ETF analysts note that Bitcoin ETFs are operating smoothly and that inflows and outflows are normal. And this is the interesting thing about it. This is the very, very, very much interesting thing about this. So an ETF is supposed to be something that you kind of hold long term, right? Kind of that you hold long term. But the fact that these people bought and then they're already selling, that's kind of wild to me. And again, I don't know why they're selling. We don't know why the institute or why the clients are selling. Maybe they're feeling that they want to take profits, maybe tax harvesting. I don't know. But now we are going to start seeing how this impacts the markets. And now we're really going to have to follow stonks a lot closer. So I have to learn how to trade stocks now. Don't want to. But that's what we're seeing happen. Interestingly enough. So I don't know. What are your guys' kind of thoughts about this? Like, what do you think? All right. Now, I want to take a moment to talk about this. Shout out to another member of the channel, Cyberactive. Is Litecoin ETF even appealing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the Litecoin ETF. But anyways, this is a hot story right now. Bitcoin maximalists are in disbelief. Announcing MicroStrategy Orange. That is a decentralized ID platform on Bitcoin called MicroStrategy Orange. It's designed for organizations to manage decentralized identity applications using Bitcoin security features. Components include a service cloud for issuing identifiers and prepackaged applications called Orange Apps. Potential integration with messaging platforms, verifiable credential ecosystem for decentralized verification. Using email as an example, Bitcoin-based public and private keys generated using MicroStrategy Orange will be inscribed using Ordinals protocol. The funniest thing about this is the Bitcoin maxis hate Ordinals. They hate rooms. They hate anything that's being built on top of Bitcoin. Hate it. And the reason why this is so funny is because they have idolized on their knees. These people have been on their knees for Michael Saylor this entire time. Oh my God, he bought more Bitcoin. Oh my God, he's a Bitcoin savior. He's this, that, and the other. Michael Saylor is nothing more than a businessman. He cares about his bottom line. He doesn't care about Bitcoin ethos. He doesn't care about the underdogs. He cares about his pockets. And this is why I scream at the top of my lungs. Stop idolizing people with money who have no idea who you are. These people don't care about you. They don't care about their ideologies. They care about their pockets. And that's exactly what he did. He said, oh, and cared about the pockets. Exactly what he did. Didn't care. And make sure you guys smash the like. That is the easiest thing that you guys can do to help support me in the channel is just smash the like. That's it. It's very easy. Like I just tap. Tap. YouTube, you guys could smash the like too. But we're going to see more building on top of Bitcoin. And even though we're not going to see an outright ban of it, it's going to be very restrictive on what can be done. So I don't know. Things are getting interesting. They're getting pretty spicy here, in my opinion. Shout out to Miss Teen Crypto. She calls it zesty. She's a zesty gal. She says zesty, but I said spicy today. But that was in homage to her. Yeah, we could get to 10,000 likes. Y'all just lazy, and that's okay. All right. So, and shout out to Ord.io. But yeah, people are absolutely losing their minds. And Leonardo said, Ordinals enjoyers 1, laser eye 0. And I'm an Ordinals enjoyer, and that's partially due to Gamer. I've talked about Ordinals on my channel many, many times, stacks, etc. But Gamer really pushed me to do it. But now let's go and talk about Solana. Okay, let's talk about Solana because I'm tired of talking about that grifter. I don't care about these rich people. The reason why I want to make $69 million is so that I can retire and I can give back to my community. and the WendyO impersonator over there. Let's get them, 272,000 followers. Yeah, I wish that was me. Oh, that's me. Oh, that's me that's liked it. That's hilarious. Anyways, I'm a cuckoo person today. Let's talk about Solana. Solana to Bitcoin cross-chain bridge aims for Q3 2024. This is wonderful news. If Ethereum is classified as a security, Solana will be one as well. Shout out to the 342 people in here. What did Jaime say? I'm old enough to remember this cool chick. Name starts with W, ends with Wendy, telling us about the retracements. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Jaime. Also, too, go to TikTok shop and buy these easybomb.com birria things. The reason why is because I like to support small businesses. So I'm going to start supporting small businesses more. Tiki-Taki being bad again. They're naughty boys and girls. No, but I support small businesses. I always have, and I'm excited too. I'm excited to try it. Anyways, let's talk about this story because this is really cool. So Zeus Network launching Zeus program library to connect Solana and Bitcoin ecosystems by Q3 2024. Absolutely genius. Absolutely genius. ZPL facilitates DeFi, GameFi, SocialFi activities previously challenging on Bitcoin. It consists of Solana Virtual Machine, programs for native Solana support and dApps. ZPL assets include cryptocurrencies and NFTs. Wouldn't that be Ordinals though? Users deposit Bitcoin to receive ZPL wrapped ZBTC tokens for Solana ecosystem use. Future plans includes expanding ZPL to support Bitcoin runes and Ordinals, enabling Bitcoin staking on Apollo mainnet. Cool. I'm interested in it. I don't know much about this project. Don't know much about any of these things. And I'm still learning about about the building on Bitcoin, but I think it's cool. Let's take a look at Solana price action. Let's see. All right. So this is Solana here. And this trade actually worked out pretty well for any of you that took advantage of it. So we hit our target of 136. We broke down below it. We got to a low of 119 and we're back up. The daily is actually looking pretty bullish to me. Very, very nice over here. And it looks like we're going to head back up to hit resistance at 149 and then hopefully 165. So we'll kind of see what happens there. Taking a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours looking okay. A little bit sluggish here. A little bit sluggish. But that's okay. Just as long as we maintain 138. And again, that coincides with Bitcoin. Now, this over here. Raj said, Solana is crypto for the TikTok generation. So this is the thing. I wanted to talk about this really quick. So he's a co-founder of Solana. I disagree with him. Not yet. Maybe soon, but I disagree with him. I live on TikTok. Oh, how many people we got in here? 120? No, 84? I can't read. So then let's talk about this. Binance Smart Chain versus Solana. I've been on TikTok. Binance Smart Chain took off so fast. Insane. I have never seen more people talk. Like when we were in the Binance Smart Chain era on TikTok, insane. Projects were going parabolic. It was insane. TikTok, y'all aren't really on the Solana train yet. And it's so easy because with Binance Smart Chain, we had MetaMask. And Solana, we have Phantom Wallet. It is the same damn thing, basically, the same UI, UX. So we're not there yet. Will we be there? Yes, because it's easy. But we're not there yet. We have a ways to go. But it's crazy. To me, I'm not seeing Solana-based projects take off as fast as I have seen on... As fast as I have seen Binance Smart Chain stuff take off. That's just my personal opinion, and I'm hoping to see it take off. That's just my opinion. That's all. Anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on it? What are your guys' thoughts? I want to hear. Raider said, look at Burb. It's been going through a strong... I can't see. There's a heart in the way. Burb? Are we in Burb? Oh, no, BNB? Yeah, look at BNB. It's been strong through this. Yeah, actually, Raider, let's go ahead and take a look at BNB. I was like, are we in Burb? Well, because we're in so many things. We just don't know all the time. I don't know all the time. I have to have Raider remind me because I forget. I'm like, let's buy this. He's like, let me bridge it. I'm like, bridge faster. Woo. All right, where the hell is BNB? Here we go. Yep, and I've got a bag of BNB. All right, so yeah, this is Binance, BNB. It's held despite all the drama with CZ and then the unjust incarceration and fine and all stuff. $562. We've really kind of held support really well here at 500. We haven't broken the line here. And that really kind of just tells you about the power of Binance and how big it is. Shout out to Kings. Shout out to Kings. I am sending you love and light. I am so proud of you for self-educating yourself. I'm proud of you for being in crypto. And thank you so much for being a supporter of the channel. I appreciate you very, very much. Sending you, your family, love, light, and abundance. And keep self-educating yourself every day. But as far as BNB goes, yeah, pretty nice over here. If we broke $500, shout out to Trade with Hannah. Shout out to you, sending you and your family love, light, and abundance. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and supporting me. Appreciate you guys. I really, really do. All right, so that's what's going on BNB. Now let's talk about this. These Solana meme coins achieved double-digit gains after market dip. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Let's see. Talk about it. Let's see. All right, so with Popcat, Bowden, Slurf, Win, and Mankey. At one point over the past 24 hours, Bowden and Popcat were the top gainers amongst the top 300 coins. Raider, we need, I think we need some Bowden next time we pull back. I don't know anything about the team or anything. I feel like we need it though. So shout out to Solana meme coins. So essentially this kind of is trying to prove Raj's point, but again, these are all coins I'm seeing on crypto Twitter, not TikTok. You have about $100,000 of old Gala. Is it easy to change to the new one? You need to ask them over in the Discord. I cannot help you do that at all. There was instructions for that, but I would highly recommend you take a look at how to do that. And don't ever tell people how much crypto you have of something. Shout out to Mixing. We shout out to Mixing over there. Now let's talk about friendtech, because apparently they're doing something weird over there. I have no idea what the hell they're doing. I know you have 100,000 coins, but you still shouldn't be telling people that. That's bad. We don't want people to know how much we have. All right, so let's talk about friendtech. We were on friendtech. I was using it. I've tried a lot of the social fi platforms. I don't have damn time for it. I don't have no time for that crap, okay? I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. So as far as the social fi stuff goes, like it's interesting, but the barrier to entry is too much. It's just way too much, in my personal opinion. But see what friendtech is doing, because I was on there and then I think we got off and we sold everything. All right, so friendtech is preparing a version 2 launch an airdrop. A leaked smart contract revealed it may involve non-transferable token, which is that good? Users who receive the airdrop won't be able to sell or swap except for whitelist protocol addresses. A researcher claimed the ticker is point. It's not transferable unless some whitelisted addresses. It'll be tradable on BunnySwap, which is what the hell? Which is friendtech native DEX. It's not decentralized. Another researcher says, okay, this is all speculation. Another researcher said they'll make a token transferable to make the users pay 1.5% fee. New function as utility token that allows for the creation of social clubs on the platform will cost a 1.5% fee. New tokens will also be offered as rewards for users staking ETH and points in the friendtech smart contract. I'm bearish on this. I don't really like it. I think it's dumb. This is what happens when you have people that have no idea how to work social media create these platforms. This is what happens. But you know, hey. Anyways, let's talk about the SEC being a ghetto mess. We have 350 people in here. BunnySwap. I don't know what the hell that is. All right, this one. SEC was busy in 2023. They probed nearly 100 crypto cases, 50% YOY increased. Unregistered securities offering and fraud in the offer hit record highs. Will this trend continue in 2024? SEC's ghetto. I about had it with them. I'm over them. I think they're ridiculous. And this graph shows number of SEC enforcement actions by type of allegations between 2017 and 23. SEC is a ghetto mess. This is my problem with the SEC. They create no laws, but they just sue people, and they're destroying capitalism in America. Capitalism is a good thing if it's non-corporate. Now let's talk about Ripple. Let's see. This is important. Ripple, May 6th reply brief could seal fate of XRP institutional sales. I don't care about the institutional sales. And the fact that, what do they want to fine them? Like $2 billion, the SEC? Is that what it was? Yeah. They want, okay, so the SEC wants to fine Ripple $1.95 billion in penalties for institutional sales. I thought the SEC's entire job was to support and protect retail. So why are they suing them, or why are they trying to get them to pay a settlement for $2 billion? For what? Okay? 1 + 1 does not equal 69 here. Don't say that you claim to protect retail when you're not. It was never about retail, because retail was fine. And there's more retail than there is institutional. Maybe the sales are a lot higher institutionalized. But why are you coming out talking out the side of your neck that you're saying we want to protect the poor people, and because you're poor, you're stupid, you are not smart enough to get the same types of products and services that the rich people do? But XRP was classified not a security on the secondary market, and we really, really have to protect retail because retail's stupid. But we're going to go ahead and fine this company $2 billion. For what reason? That's what I want to know. What was the reason? I feel like Cardi B. What was the reason? Literally, what was the reason? Because it's not making sense. It's not making sense ethically, legally, in any other aspect. So to me, it just seems like, oh, this company has money. I'm just going to take from them, just like they did with Binance. And I'm going to remind you, the banks do all of these horrible things and they get away with it. Customer service is horrible. They don't give you damn lollipops anymore when you go in. We need answers. We need answers. We need answers. They don't give you coffee when you go in. They don't give you free checkbooks anymore when you open accounts. What is going on here? No, but seriously, the banks do a lot of horrible things. What about the student loan companies? Why aren't they getting billions of dollars of fines? Because guess what? If you find the student loan companies that are pushing these loans in these colleges, then that might be enough to forgive the student loans. What about the auto sales people? They push predatory loans. What about brokers? What about that type of stuff? What about lottery tickets? What about scratchers in the hood? Because that's where they place them. Where my mom lives, there is a liquor store, gas station. Across the street, there's another liquor store. And then across the street from that is another liquor store. So it's 3. And then also there's a donut shop that has scratchers. 4 places, not in a block. 4 places in a block radius that sells lottery tickets and scratchers. I'm just curious here. I'm just curious who we're protecting here, okay? What we're doing here. That's all. That's all. Anyways, XRP community anticipates the SEC would submit a reply brief on May 6th in response to Ripple's opposition to the regulator's request for $1.95 billion in penalties. Basically, the recap over here is that in 2023, July, victory judgment, court ruled that Ripple violated securities laws by selling XRP to... Oh no, I got in trouble. My product is here, but it's right here. They're mad at me. My product is right here. I need to prop it up, I guess. They're mad at me. How about we do this so y'all can see my product, the product on TikTok. Yeah? Okay. Here, we could put it like that. I don't know. It's right here though. I don't know what to tell you guys over at Tiki Tacky. Put it right here. Anyways, they also accused Ripple continuing XRP sales to institutional investors after the charges. As a result, the SEC urged the court to prohibit XRP sales to institutional investors, which makes it is ghetto advertising. Don't care. Don't care. Act like you've been here before. Anyways, they're institutional investors. Who cares? They're smarter than retail, so why does it matter? It doesn't matter. They don't care. SEC requested a civil penalty of $876.3 million disgorgement, and then, or $876 million disgorgement. I have the thing here, Tiki Taki. It's right here. The easy bombs. They're here. Prejudgment interest totaling $198.5 million. All right. So Ripple filed the opposition last week. They oppose the SEC's claims. They're like, we're not dealing with you. We think you're horrible. We think you're wrong. And they should, as they should. In addition to that, they contended that the XRP sales conducted after the complaint were to accredited investors and were facilitated through ODL transactions, which again, totally fine. The sales are exempt from U.S. securities laws. They were carried out by Ripple's Singapore branch. So I don't understand why they're getting mad where they're being mad. This is the thing. Now Singapore's branch regulated by Singapore's central bank. So why is the SEC going after them? This in another damn country. See, these people are out of control. They need some birria tacos. Anyways, Ripple's president, Monica Long, testified that ODL transactions resumed after July judgment because Ripple had stopped XRP sales since the SEC filed the charges. It's just a mess. Shout out to Mo. Sounds like Oakland. That's a lot of liquor stores. It's true. That's true about my mom's house. They're gas stations. 2 gas stations and then 1 liquor store across the street next to a laundromat. And then actually you could buy, back to my mom's house. Let's talk about this really quick. The gas station, it's in a block vicinity. Okay. The gas station across the street, another gas station. You could buy alcohol at both and scratchers and lottery tickets. Then there is a legit liquor store across the street where we would get the Boone's Farm and the Mad Dogs. And then there's a grocery store. You could buy the scratchers there and the lottery tickets there. And then the donut shop with the same stuff. It's not even a block. It's in a damn block radius. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to mixing. Anyways, that's what's going on. So the SEC really should go after lottery scratchers, not XRP. Because the fact that we're finding out now, well, I guess I just never covered it. The fact that we're finding about the whole Singapore thing, that this was done in Singapore, what the hell are they doing? What is Gary doing? Like, stop it. Gary Gensler and the SEC, people at the SEC, they're crumb snatchers. They're literally looking for crumbs. They're looking for crumbs. Okay? Problematic behavior. Go after the bad people at this point. Next. Hey, the wrong one. Smash the like. We should have at least 300 likes. Really? All right, next story. The Fed's investigating Jack Dorsey's block over Bitcoin biz report. Jack Dorsey is a mess. I don't really care for him because he's like this Bitcoin person, but he had Twitter, which is super censorship-ish. Anyways, let's read this though. So U.S. prosecutors are reportedly investigating Block, the Jack Dorsey founded company behind Square and Cash App, probing. Why are we using the word probing? I'm just kidding. We can use it. Probing the internal process. Company included its crypto business, investigating alleged widespread and years-long compliance lapses, allegedly handled crypto transactions from T groups. Guess what? That's not Jack's fault. There's a lot of bones I have to pick with Jack, but this is not one of them. Just because you create a product and bad people use it, it's not your problem. It's not your fault. Why is it his fault? He did other things I don't like as far as censorship stuff, but it's not his damn fault. You are never going to, more regulations are not going to stop bad behavior because they're still going to happen. It will minimize it in some cases if it's bad enough, but it's not going to halt it. Also handled thousands of transactions from economically sanctioned countries. And again, this is Bitcoin. It's about Bitcoin. They're coming for your Bitcoin. Everything's gonna be mandatory KYC, no cold storage. You're gonna have to they're gonna get rid of Ledger and Trezor. It's gonna be illegal. Paper wallet's illegal. All gonna be illegal. And guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna force you to use products like this. So Jack's probably working with the feds. He probably is. Anyways, though. Former FTX Europe head pays $1.5 million for gold watch recovered from Titanic. What the hell is this? The former head of FTX Europe spent $1.5 million on a gold watch removed from the Titanic. He used the money from selling his companies to buy the watch. FTX bankruptcy estate sought over $323 million from FTX Europe's leadership, including Grun. He agreed to pay back FTX European assets for about $33 million as part of the settlement. He's building a crypto derivative exchange from Europe. How funny. How funny is that? They settled for 10%. Bankruptcy is a scam. Next, let's talk about the Fed meeting. And shout out to Tom Crown. Fed leaves rates unchanged. Flags lack further progress of inflation. So I'm going to break it down to you. I'm actually going to show you all my tweet because that's better. I don't like my hair today. I'm mad at my hair. Mad at it. Don't like it. Maybe because it's filthy. So this is it right here. This is the tweet. This is the tweet. Where the hell is it? This is the tweet. The only tweet you need. The Fed keeping interest rates unchanged at 5.25 to 5.50% is basically waiting for implosion and then refusing to admit they effed up. So what's happening with the Fed? They had the big FOMOC meeting. Cha-pow! Shout out to Crypto Chaos. Hello. So basically what happened, they had the Fed meeting. Mr. P was like, we're not going to raise rates. We're going to leave them unchanged because we know that we're going to be getting a brand new administration soon because Mr. B is expired geriatric. He's mentally diminished capacity. We're going to get somebody else. The other one is a little bit cuckoo too. So you know what? We're going to leave things unchanged. We're going to let things continue to implode and we're going to blame it on the next person. That's what we're going to do. They're also probably, even if Mr. B stays in office, they're going to blame it on him too. Something's going to happen. But basically what's happening, they're leaving rates unchanged. So the cost to borrow money is still very high, which leads to higher interest rates, which, okay, cool, fine. But the thing is people can't afford life. And we're sending money to this person, to that one's mom, to that one's dad, to that one's grandpa, other places, the other countries. And what's going to end up happening, people are going to absolutely continue to lose their minds. Things are going to get a whole lot worse here. It's going to end up imploding and it's just getting bad. But basically, they're leaving rates unchanged because they want to be able to blame it on someone else. But that's okay. That's okay, right? Yeah, it's okay. You can't believe Richard Hart didn't bid on the watch? Well, that's life. As Frank Sinatra said, that's life. All right. Oh, this story here, real quick, babies. Google lays off a bunch of people. They laid off 200 employees from the core team just ahead of the first quarter earnings report. And they're responsible for building technical foundations for flagship projects and ensuring online safety. But TikTok is bad, right? TikTok's bad. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Some of the roles are reported being moved to India or Mexico for cheaper costs. Oh, so we're moving more jobs overseas because they keep increasing taxes on these large corporations and on people with money. So the people with money are like, you know what? I only care about my bottom line. I don't really care about humanity. So I'm just going to fire these people in America so I don't have to pay them benefits or living wages. I'm going to go hire people from other countries. That's what I'm going to do. Think about that for a little bit, okay? So when you ask for more increase in taxes for the wealthy, this is what happens. And those of you that are like, you know what? The capital gains tax on people making $400,000 per year, that's okay. Because it's not going to affect me in this lifetime. Well, guess what, baby? It's going to affect your kids. It's going to affect your communities because guess what? In the next 10 to 20 years, the average salary in America is going to be like $400,000. Okay, so then you're going to get reamed. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyways, on that note, I'm going to go because I have work to do and I want to eat. And the sprinklers broke. So I have to, called for the guy to come fix them. So I have to do that. And then I'm going to make eggs with cottage cheese in it. So I'm going to try that. And then I don't know what I'm going to make the birria tacos, but soon. Anyways, y'all, I got to go. Thank you guys so much. Sending everybody love and light. Thank you for rocking with me. I think, in my personal opinion, I think the Bitcoin bottom-ish is going to be around 50,000. I hope we get it. If we don't get it, that's okay. But I'm going to get going. Sending you all love and light. Thank you so much for supporting me. And I'm going to drop a video about a big PayPal announcement later on today. Bye. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Wow, you just had egg and cottage cheese. I'm gonna mix it together because I heard it's supposed to make it fluffy. And like I'm dealing with I'm having like weird health issues. They're not weird. I think they're related to